Hello, I am Ilona and I am a founder of a startup. It is 6:30 on a Friday, so it's about 1:30 US time. And if you are a startup founder and you're curious about what happens in the lives of other startup founders like us, I wanted to share some things with you. Things that were interesting for us this week, things that we learned. So the first thing is that my co-founder Hervé, he discovered Gary Vaynerchuk. You might already know him. He is a bit of a guru in the branding, marketing, getting out there, brand building space. And so he has had this energy this week that I've enjoyed. He got up last night at around 4 a.m. He couldn't sleep, he had an idea, was writing it down, and I think it's because he has lots of ideas coming from Gary, lots of inspiration, lots of force. So the way Gary is for him, my guru in the marketing, getting out there space is Casey Neistat. You might know him. He is a vlogger from New York. He's been vlogging for, maybe 20 years now, maybe a bit less. And he's taught me everything I know about doing, not everything I know, but a lot, probably 80% of my inspiration comes from him. About just getting out there, not making excuses, not caring what people think, and trying to be creative and just giving your all. So there you go. I'm happy I discovered somebody that's like Casey for me. A challenge that we had this week was, after posting our video about our name, about Keybento name, we published that on YouTube, also on LinkedIn. The feedback that we got from our community on WhatsApp was, do some videos that are more simple, like talking about how the community works. So we founded a home swapping community for families with kids. So people want to know the simpler things, like how does it work? How are you different? Can you tell us some stories of people who swapped with you? So the challenge there is creating a story from that, from the kind of drier topics, let's say, the things that we repeat during pitches, the things that we repeat when we're in networking events, just things that you say over and over again as a founder. We need to now twist that to be a story, which is both a challenge but also cool, because we will do it. There's no choice. We're not going to do a video that's dry and telling you how a home swapping community works. That's not fun for you or us. So challenge, but challenge accepted. It's in our content calendar to create soon. There, that's the second one. One thing that I learned this week from editing the video on the Keybento name is the power of music. And just by accident, Hervé was talking to me about films, and he mentioned Les Choristes. It's a French movie. I think in France they study it in school. I think also in Germany. I played it and I almost wanted to cry. Not because it was sad, but just because it's so emotional, and that made me realize how powerful music is. And I was already feeling it from editing videos and trying to look for music and putting it in and seeing how much of an impact music has inside the video. And I want to play you a couple of seconds of Les Choristes, this song that made me so super emotional, for you to feel it. And then afterwards, as your Friday wind down, I really recommend going onto YouTube or Spotify or wherever you get your music and just listening to this and just feeling it. But here's the start.
Vois sur ton chemin, gamins oubliés, car étonne-leur la main pour les mener vers d'autres landes. Donne-leur la main pour les mener vers d'autres landes. Sans au cœur de Christ.
Right? Were you just transported somewhere else? From listening to my voice flat to listening to this? When you combine that with, if you're trying to do a video or you're trying to tell a story, this is like half of your story. So that's a huge learning I had this week, is the power of music. And I never considered myself somebody musical. I tried to play violin when I was a kid and failed at that. But I don't think you need to be in any way good at music to appreciate how powerful it is. And the fourth thing I wanted to share was that we have started a a diary of dares, which are things that scare us to do, but we're putting it into the diary, putting a date on it, and we're doing it. And it's somehow different to just having a to-do list of things you want to do, acknowledging it is scary and saying, I'm going to do it, and kind of stopping thinking about the fact that it's scary. I mean, that's really hard. But we've started that, and my first dare since today was to do this video and to keep doing it until the end of December. It doesn't mean I'll stop doing it at the end of December, as I'm doing it every Friday. It doesn't mean that I'll stop, but at least I have a challenge period, and I love deadlines. So there you go. That's my dare. Abby's dares are also pretty cool. He might share them with you soon. And that is it. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. We'll see you again on Friday with this video, and if not with this video, with some other story we're going to tell about Keybento, about our company and how it all works and how wonderful it is. Voila. See you soon.